Victory for Reform UK as the government U-turns on its plans to cancel local elections in 30 areas of England.
Well, it was extraordinary. I mean, last year we saw cancellations of elections without any real exceptional reason. This year, up to 30 councils, 4.6 million people denied the vote. They've caved, they've collapsed. It's a victory for reform, but more importantly, it's a victory for democracy in this country.
A letter Nigel Farage posted on social media says Steve Reid, the cabinet minister responsible, has decided to withdraw his decision to postpone the elections because of new legal advice. And the government has agreed to pay Reform's legal fees, something Sky News understands to be a six-figure sum. Greeting the King of Jordan, Starmer's diplomatic efforts overshadowed by domestic difficulties.
Why did you try and stop people voting, Mr. Starmer? Did you think you would get away with it, Prime Minister?
Now, over 4.5 million extra people will be voting in May in these councils in England, something local campaigners have not been prepared for and will have to organise with little warning. The makeup of these 30 councils varies, but other parties look set to benefit from this U-turn.
What's interesting about these 30 areas is that all but 9 of them were Labour-held councils, but they represent a huge number of different contests. So we have some situations where there are traditional Conservative Labour fights, such as around Lincoln, for instance. We have others where the Greens will be looking to pick up, such as Hastings and Suffolk. Throughout all of those, of course, Reform UK will be looking to come through really and make a big punch in many of those councils. So we could see a very different constellation of colours in terms of who leads those councils post-May.
And it's not only Reform hailing this decision as a triumph for voters.
I would like to say that is another embarrassing U-turn by the government. The Liberal Democrats have fought tooth and nail to get this stitch-up overturned. It's something we've been chasing both nationally and locally. And what's very important right now is to make sure the government does not have the power to do this again.
After new legal advice just 3 days before they were due to fight this decision in court, government lawyers advised ministers in this department that cancelling those local elections would be illegal. It's another humiliating U-turn for the government just hours after Keir Starmer promised no more U-turns. Now, opposition parties are celebrating this U-turn as a victory for democracy, but it is Reform UK that ultimately forced the government to change course with its legal action. And with more councils and council seats up for grabs in May than first thought, Keir Starmer now has even more to lose.
Nobody in their right mind would say that's okay.
A government changing its mind for the 15th time, this embattled Prime Minister has decided this was a fight he could not win. But every time he changes his mind, opposition parties seize on this weakness. Hardly a PM who can afford yet another blow to his authority. Mari Aurora, Sky News, Westminster.